Okay, you go one gateway on. Go front. Gateway.
Sound check, 1, 2, 3. Now, pleasant morning to all of you guys, and welcome on board to Hippo River Cruise. My name is Carly. Together with Captain Yo, we will be your tour guide for this half-an-hour adventure to bring you some fantastic places here in Singapore. So, above all, guys, our safety reminders for the parents and guardians to bring them along with the kids. Kindly watch over the kids, guys, and please be responsible and careful with your electronic gadgets, not to drop them off the water as well. So over there, guys, to your left side, you can see now there the bungee riding GX5. Now take a look, guys, next in front. You can see now there the Elgin Bridge was built and completed in the year 1929. It was named after James Bruce Lord Elgin, who is the Governor General of Strait Settlements in the year 19... Boat Quay. There's a Boat Quay place that we call well-known and famous for the beers and seafood restaurants. And one of the most famous seafood local dish that we highly recommend to our guests is the chili crab. So we normally use big crabs and then mix it with a sweet chili creamy sauce to make it more tastier. The one serving of this chili crab is already good for 4 people, and the price will be ranging about 20 to 50 Sing dollars. Now take a look at the guys in front of you next. You can see now those tall buildings. They're huge skyscrapers of Singapore. Now the area or the land where the all standing is what we call now our financial district, CBD, or the Central Business District. And it houses all of our prominent financial institutions like banks, insurance companies, and all commercial companies. And of course, one of the tallest buildings of Singapore, guys, is coming up onto your right side. It is a building with lots of angles and edges. That's the UOB Center, one of the major banks in Singapore. Standing at a height of 280 meters, and that's about 60 to 70 floors. During World War II, it is a hospital, and right now well converted to be one of our 5-star hotel. And just recently upgraded to be one of the 6-star hotel of Singapore. So keep your cameras on, guys. I'm coming up very shortly onto your right side, just after the bridge. There you can see now the 5 bronze statues of 5 children who are about to jump the river. And we call that the first generation. It is a reminder that in the olden times, Singapore doesn't have swimming pools, so children used the river to be the playing areas.
वाटर स्पोर्ट्स है ना
टूर करा
So there we go, next in front. You can see now those 2 giant domes with a lot of size. The Esplanade Theatres on the bay. And that is the Singapore's Performing Arts Centre, or simply the Opera House.
मलाई मैंने पानी आएगा मुंडा मैंने देख शेर मुंडा मैंने
For those who guys when you're here and entering Marina Bay area, Merlion coming up onto your right side. Take a look at first class in front of you, and there you can see now the major constructions for the first ever casino of Singapore. And not just a casino, but we are going to call it Marina Bay Sands, an integrated resort to be more family oriented.
एक पैन पैसिफिक होटल है दिखा है पैन पैसिफिक
So a merlion, guys, is a combination of a lion's head and body of a fish, and its fish tail reminds us of the humble beginnings of Singapore as a fishing village. So the story of the legend behind the merlion way back in the which means Lion City in English.
Better than
So the one you're looking right now, that is a mama merlion. Try to notice and check behind there is a very small and short replica. It stands about 2 meters.
Daddy, I used to ready.
And first, guys, over there in front of you and coming up onto your right side, because you know there are the thousands and thousands of floating white balloons. Take about 13 minutes. On the far right side, you can see now there are those colorful seats, a total of 27,000 seating capacities. Now in front of it, there is just floating stage. There is also a stage concert for those international artists who arrive here in Singapore to perform. And for the past 2 F1 race, there was held there in Singapore that used to be the grandstand during the Grand Prix. Take a look on next in front. There's a white, tall, cylindrical building. That's the Swiss Hotel de Stanford. And that is the tallest hotel of Southeast Asia. It is a 73-story building. And the top 2 floors are all bars and restaurants. The New Asia Bar and the Equinox.
Ada Singapore yang awal lagi. Awal mah ada yang costly on this.
For the sunlight.
सब पाकिस्तान से कई भी चीज़ है पाकिस्तान से सबसे ज़्यादा पाकिस्तान और देखो पूरा पाकिस्तान में पाकिस्तान में बाबू
So once again, guys, over there to your left side are the 5 bronze statues of 5 children who are about to jump the river. It is also a representation of the carefree living lifestyle of Singapore, long time ago. Next on to your right side is the Ancient Civilization Museum. And that houses 11 galleries and a total of 13,000 artifacts and collections from different places and countries.
अमेरिका में बुक भाई की 2 बिल्डिंग बता देखी भाई मेरा कहाँ एक्टिव हो गया 2012 अमेरिका में बहुत नई बिल्डिंग आ तो कोई हाथ पर आने नहीं
देगा
दीदी पर 10 मिनट से जाएगा गाड़ी भी तो आएगा
And on to your right side is a Raffles Landing site. There's a white monument or the white statue of Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. The found. So on to your right side there is a grey colored building. That is a new Parliament House, where members of Parliament discuss all state issues and affairs.
एक छोटा छोटा बंगला है
क्यों ना ला रहे
वो यूट्यूब पर जो है
Remember guys, on to your right side and on top you can see out there the spaceship like or the flying saucer-like structure. That is the new Supreme Court. The new Supreme Court that houses the High Court of Appeal, 12 criminal courts and 3 civil courts inside.
मम्मी आज बोलो ना पैसा कमाएगा $7
एक एक बीज रहा है एक नाम वो 1929 रहा
So in front of you guys into your right corner, you can see a white building with those colorful windows. That is a Mika building, the Ministry of Information, Communications and the Arts. So there are a total of 911 multicolored windows in 6 vibrant colors. But in history, that used to be our old police station in barracks. So finally guys, coming up onto your right side, there you can see now there's 2 bungee rides of Singapore. The first ride is going to bounce you up and down like a yo-yo, and the second ride is going to swing you back and forth like a pendulum. So we call it a G-Mix and Extreme Swing Jet Spot. In a couple of minutes guys, we're going to be safely back to our main station and terminal, that is parking area. Remain seated guys and wait until the captain stops the boat. Remain seated please. Have a seat please, thank you. And let's double check the belongings guys, not to leave anything behind like the camera.
Sao em có phút? À, làm gì phải